It's your boy DJ Wolf here again. I was just I was just listening to a radio program where this guy was talking about how his girlfriend humiliated him. Said he treated her good and everything, man, and she played practical jokes and all kinds of stuff on him. Okay, and then she kicked him out. I guess he was getting out of the shower or whatever, and she had to go out to the front door. She kicked him out the house and called police on him. And then she made fun of his nether regions. And I mean, that's embarrassing. But not only is that embarrassing, this crazy bitch could have had this guy killed. She could have just told the cops, this guy tried to rape me and a whole bunch of mess. I myself was in a similar situation, not quite like his, but I was in a situation where my ex-girlfriend at the time, told the cop that I tried to rape her. And I'm taking her to the mall after I picked her up from work. After I came across town to go get her. I'll never forget that. I never forgave her after that. I moved past the relationship. I moved on. I cut her off and let her go. I had to. Because she would have got me in world trouble. She damn near did that. Just because of what she said that I did that I actually did not do at all. And the cop actually was ready to draw his gun on me. So this is the kind of shit that black women do when they can't get their way, when they decide, blah, 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 and go out there and tell a cop about something you did that you didn't actually do, and get you in more trouble than you need to be. I'm telling you, that's the kind of stuff black women done. That's the kind of stuff I went through, and I can talk about it because I had to deal with that myself personally. And I'm telling you, you have to watch them. You have to watch these sisters, man. These sisters will burn you worse than anybody else. They literally will. I've had women lie on me on the job. I've had women lie on me at school. I've had women lie on me during a date. I'm talking about black women though. I ain't talking about white women. I can honestly say I've never had that problem with white women. Not to say that white women wouldn't give me problems, but I've never had that problem after dating several white women. Well, there was one, but that's a long. I don't even want to go into that. But that's another story. But beyond that, I've never really had that problem with white women. I've always had that problem with black women. Always. And I can talk about it firsthand. I know some of y'all say, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. I'm talking about my experience. Not experience of somebody I know. Not experience of what I heard somebody said. Not experience I heard on the radio or television or anything like that. I'm talking about my experiences that I've dealt with personally. I think honestly, and I can honestly say this without any repercussion, black women are the most unappreciative women on the planet. I know this for a fact. Don't get me wrong. I love my wife. My wife loved me. We're good. We were in a good place. But I'm going to tell you right now, the bulk of the black women today do not appreciate a good man. Even though they'll tell you that lie, say they do. They don't. The only thing they appreciate a good man to do is do everything that a guy who they wanted to get with wouldn't do. Or they had got with. I'm saying, let me rephrase that. The only thing they appreciate about a good man is that the good man will be able to do everything that that crummy bummy nigga wouldn't do when they was with them. That's a fact. That's a hard fact. Say I'm lying about that, because I'm not. And y'all know I'm not lying about that shit. That's a fact. And you know how I know? Because I had experience with that too, a couple of times. Okay? And yeah, I'll talk about it again. Girl, I was on a bus back in might have been 84, 83, 84. Anyway, I was going to Job Corps. And it was this girl stayed down the street from me. And this girl I tried to hit on for years. That girl wouldn't give me a time of day. It was back in the probably about the later part of the 70s. And I used to hit on her all the time when I was a kid. All the time. Wouldn't even say hi to me. For real. I get on the bus. I got, it's the 80s. Got my Jerry curl, baggies, Stacy's. True story. Absolute 100% true story. Had tweed jacket on with the white shirt and a little black skinny tie. Had my little briefcase. I got Moore's Day or some damn body. Ready to go. Right? And so I get on there, and Shorty was like, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm all right. The girl never talked to me. Never talked. She had 3 kids with her. So, of course, I'll tell her what, I'm doing, and did like she was doing things, taking the kids somewhere on the bus. And she even came out and approached me and said, hey, how about we have dinner? So I said, okay, sure, I like that. I actually went ahead and took her offer and tried to get her two times. Never heard from her again. And she know where I live. That was the weird part. She knew where I lived at. But I'm like, why I gotta come to her ass when you the one with 3 kids about almost 6 years later, after I used to try to holler at you all the time when you wouldn't even give me the time of day. Really? That's the kind of games black women play today, man. They do play it. They all play it. I'll tell you right now. And I ain't gonna say some. I'm gonna say all in this case. Because a lot of y'all do it. Quite a few of y'all do it. And I ain't saying about something that I heard, or something that somebody else said, or something that I read, or something I saw on TV or in the movies. I'm telling you something that I actually dealt with myself. So don't say y'all don't do it. Y'all do it. Y'all do it with the nicest of guys or the thuggish of guys. You play the same game on everybody. And that's a fact. The only difference is when you talk about I can't find a good brother, good man, the good man is the guys you guys always try to get over on, or always try to get after you got dogged out by the daggone crummy, bummy, dusty niggas that y'all was with. And that's a fact. That's a hard fact. And that's the bulk of you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying anything out of turn. This is a fact. I wouldn't say it otherwise. I really wouldn't. Because I didn't want, there's one girl that I found that I was working on my old job. This girl called something like me, and a couple of guys working with me said that she had a thing for me, but I was married. It was like years ago. It was many years ago. But anyway, when we were talking about, women and all of that, and she was like, no, all women like that. I said, I'm saying all. I'm saying all. And she was a cute girl, but I couldn't get with her anyway, unfortunately. It's funny that I've been married 25 years, and just before I got married, I couldn't even get 3 dates. Seriously. And I'm not a bad looking guy. I'm really not. But not that I had problem getting women, but during the time period from the time I got the service to the time I got married, I couldn't. Just before I got married, before I actually got with my wife, I couldn't get 3 dates. Seriously. All of a sudden you get married, all of a sudden women come out the wood. Real talk. But that goes to show you how, and many of them knew I was married. They didn't care. And that's what I'm saying. That's how scandalous sisters are, man. So, I love my black women, and I tell you one thing, I will say this. When I was overseas, when I was in the military, I was missing me some black woman love. I tell you that right now. I really was. Man, that's not a lie. That's a fact. But, honest to goodness, I was missing them sisters, the way they feel and all of that stuff, and I was like, man, I can't get back. Wait till I get back in the world. Get me a sister. Anyway, that's the truth. But anyway, I just wish that sisters were more real about the things they. My sister, I'm looking at a white girl. Anyway, I just wish that we sisters were more real about being more honest and realistic with the men that they call themselves being in love with. And stop playing these head games. That's what I wish y'all do. Stop playing these head games. And if you want a right brother, you gotta be right yourself. That's all I'm saying. You can't sit there and do dirt and have all these kids and expect a good man to come in your life to rescue you like Prince Charming for Snow White. No, that's bullshit. You can't expect that. In other words, you can't expect you to have your cake and eat it too. Go around sleep with Tom, Dick, Harry, and John, and then the next minute you expect Prince Charming to come up there and rescue you from all the bullshit. Come on. Dude, man, I ain't got time for that. Let me give you a damn mind. I'm sitting there 5 minutes waiting for you to make a turn. Boy, these people, I tell you, people can't drive. Let me get off this. Alright, so that's what you're supposed to do. Let me get off this thing and talk about people who just can't drive. That's DJ Wolf.